Hello, it's your favorite YouTuber, Sherry, who's not a YouTuber yet. But I don't know, they came up and asked something like, "You got 10 subscribers. Do you want blah 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 blah?" I just said no because I had no idea what I was talking about. And then I came up again a couple times, and I still don't know what it's talking about. So I said no. Now I did start to study how to do YouTube, and when I did, as I told you guys before, or if you're listening for the first time, it seems so dang hard. I don't know how to explain it. I'm on disability for mental illness. And I'm 52 years old, and I'm going through menopause. And I'm not making excuses. Well, yeah, I'm making excuses, but there were the reason why, actually. Not excuses. I'm telling you the facts. And in menopause, and 2.8 years sober. So, clean sober. So, thank God I'm on medications that help me live my life and further my life. And I kind of feel stuck right now. And I'm not stuck right now. Today I'm in a great mood. Yesterday I was in a great mood. The day before I was in a great mood. I have all kinds of hope and promise for today. Here's the clouds. I want to show you guys real quick. Oh man. Yeah, can you see how pretty they are? It's just amazing. The sun is right there. Of course it's going down. But I just wanted to show you guys how pretty the clouds were real fast before my mouth started talking more. We'll go up close. God, isn't it just so beautiful to me? Remember when I said, it was back there though, I said, except for that electrical pole, and it made oh, it looks like a cross right there, doesn't it? And it made a flash. It was changing to a different universe. I know it was. I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care if you think I'm crazy. I don't care because I know. I've had proof. Maybe I should get all my proofs together and all my whole story together, like how I came to the who I am right now. That would take a book, but yeah, so it was reality of my life, but it was supposed to include my kids when I had the idea a long time ago, and we never did it. I never did it, and then now that I have the guts to do it, just because I'm starting something, thank God that I started something, then they're not around. I'm alone for the first time in my life, so it's just ridiculous. Not ridiculous, but I mean, obviously meant to be. I mean, if I told you the whole story of how I came to be alone, my Lord, look at the sun. It's blasting in my face. Let's see if I can get you closer. There, oh my Lord in heaven. It looks so, it really, honestly, truly has no dark gray clouds. And the sun is not, it does not have a cloud in front of it right now. And is like when I look at it from without this, I can see the sun blasting right in my eyes. But through the lens, things look different. That's pretty bizarre. That really that bums me out. What's the word? I need to get a better camera, obviously, if I'm going to continue on this charade I'm on, this chaotic YouTube channel I'm on. I know I'm boring, but whatever. I don't think I'm boring. I think I'm pretty interesting if I could stay on one subject at a time. Yeah, I do have ADHD. Yes, I do take ADHD medications, but you have to work with your medications or they won't work. Like when I'm depressed, laying in bed, if I don't make myself get up with my medication working, then it won't work. I mean, seriously, I mean, I've took it for 2.5 years now, so it won't work. I'll be like, my meds aren't working for like a week. I'm starting to see that there's this like every other week thing or every other 2 weeks or something weird like that. Meaning I'm down like 1 week and I'm like, my meds aren't working. I used to accuse my ex when he stayed with me of taking the powder out of them and replacing it with flour or something, because that's how big of a difference it was until I hid them, kept them totally away where he could possibly never get to them, and realized that the week that I'm feeling them totally perfectly fine, focusing, doing the right things, feeling okay in life, being happy. That they were the same pills out of the same bottle. So, when I'm down and depressed, not really depressed, but yeah, kind of, yeah, depressed, I start to get this feeling something will happen. It's not that I just all of a sudden get it, and sometimes I do because it's menopause, but something will happen that will hurt my feelings more than it would have the week before. And I'm a sensitive person, very empathetic person. I have, what do they call you? I don't know, whatever I'm called. Empathetic something, whatever. Uh, empath. Empath. Jeez, I'm so stupid. Crazy sometimes. That's another thing that I got to work on is talking down to myself. The words that come out of our mouth are the words that matter. Look at somebody painted on this wall. Like, how did they do that? It's so amazing. And this is repainted because 6 months ago, maybe not even 6 months ago, there were a whole different painting on this wall. Isn't that crazy? Oh, mushrooms. Yeah, we're the mushroom town. Oh, good. A yoga or a Buddha man. And then look at that. Isn't that beautiful, that crystal thing? And they did a great job at friggin' making it like the central sun. This is really a cool picture. Look at some turtles in the water. Oh, they did a great job. This is a real beautiful one. And then there's one over there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me get to it. All right. That one, that wasn't there not even 3 months ago. So these were just painted by somebody. I mean, that's some amazing talent, isn't it? It's crazy. Look at the two little pigs have wings. Well, whatever. It's just someone expressing how they feel, and that's okay. Unless it's like, evil devil shit. But it's not. That was just, I don't know, good gifts. And I bet you some of those gifts are not being used in a good way. They're being used, yeah, on that wall. Probably took them some time, but they could be a total, like they could be a heroin addict and have that gift, and sometimes get sober and use their gift and do something like that, and then relapse and die because of fentanyl. Anyway, God dang it, there's my stupid story. Anyway, I don't know why I looked at it that way. I want to tell you a story real quick, though, and then I'll end this. I'm walking because I had to go get cigarettes. I was hoping my son would come on time because he's bringing me stuff to give me a ride, but he's not. So, I mean, he's taking forever. I'll be back by the time he comes. So anyway, I was talking to him today, texting, and he got back on Wellbutrin, and I was pissed because if the plan was, we'll find something to help you, but not Wellbutrin, because we already know it makes him angry, and he got off of it. So we were proud of him of himself, me of him, and I'm sure his girlfriend of him. We're out. Okay, well, so we're texting because he's, started to come out being himself a little bit off the Wellbutrin, and but he was depressed. There was other reasons, side effects of the other one he switched to, which was a very low milligram. But anyway, I said, I was thinking yesterday that if I died, I don't even think that you would cry. And I don't. And him and I, up to the age of his age of 28, were like yin and yang. No, the yin yang's the opposite, isn't it? No, whatever it is that you balance each other out, but you, even if you're arguing, you understand each other, and you know that person is never going to leave you, ever. And he hasn't left me, but, and nothing on purpose either. It's not like we got in a fight and he said, I'm not talking to you no more. It was, like I told you, the Lamictal psych med that did, not a psych med, seizure med that was used for psych, screwed him up. And yeah, I'm sure it could have been a lot of things before that, but that one, that was just the final draw. I almost feel like I could sue Lamictal for what it's done to him. But anyway, so I said yesterday, I was thinking, that you wouldn't even cry if I died. Not that you wouldn't mean to not cry, but that you're so non-feeling about things. And he goes, "Oh, I'd kill myself. And if I'd kill myself if you died." And I said, "No, I don't think you would. I think that you would, be bummed out for a while, but humans have a way to adapting to that kind of stuff." But then I just dropped it, It was just a quick little thing. Then he goes, "I just had a dream last night of you dying." And I'm like, "What?" And he goes, and he was done talking. He didn't feel like talking no more. And I said, "Well, tell me about it." He goes, "I almost wrote it down." I said, "Tell me about it." And he goes, "Nope." He was on crypto. "Nope." That's his thing. Nope. And so I kept trying to get him to tell me. He's like, "Nope." And I said, "I promise I will stop texting if you tell me about it." He said, "Okay." So he didn't say okay. He just told me about it. He said that there was an animal with horns chasing us, him and I. And all of a sudden, he can't remember the whole thing, but all of a sudden, I fell out of a window on a roof, and he tried to catch me, and I fell and splattered blood all over the ground and died, of course. I mean, that's a pretty traumatic dream to have. And it wasn't nothing really to him. He doesn't think much more about it. Okay, now I know how important dreams are. The night before last, okay, so that's a synchronicity in itself, me bringing that up and then him telling me that. The night before last, because it goes further into the synchronicity, I had a dream that I was trying to, I was taking care of someone's baby, and we weren't supposed to be in the room, and my ex and I were in the room, and, he was doing heroin and stuff like that, and I was like, "Stop, we're gonna get in trouble," because it was like really serious not to be in the room and not to like take advantage of him or something. But I did take very good care of the baby. So the baby was in bed. Well, all of a sudden the sister and brother come back. They all come back and they're wanting to kill me. Like trying to kill me. Saying I didn't take care of that baby. So it turns into a mall. I always have dreams of I'm in a mall and living in a mall. There's like a house in the mall. It's weird. I can't figure that one out. But and I made it out and I was scrunched down. They had helicopters and everything looking for me to kill me. And I was scrunched down between two cars, and I looked up and I could see my son's car and him in it, but kind of pretty far away. It was like on the outskirts of the mall. You know how there's like restaurants around the mall and stuff like that? It was on the restaurant, and there was no way that he could, with his car, come down to get me. Plus, they would see him get me. So somehow, like telepathic wise, I remember looking at him, it was like we were talking without opening our mouths and talking. So we were talking telepathy. And it was known that I was going to try to get over there and him waiting for me. And that's why he was there in the first place, to get me away from everybody, to save me. And you know how when you can't run in dreams? I forced myself to keep scrunched down, and I was like a leopard, man. I sprinted so far across that parking lot that was almost empty, a mall parking lot. And when I got there, I looked up and seen Scotty pulling out to go into the mall park to get me. And then I woke up because I freaked out. I was like, "Oh my God, where's he going?" And I got too scared and I woke up. So you have to say that means something. I don't know what it means, but it means something, and I'm going to figure it out. Maybe, because I got a million things to figure out. But that one's really important because it really took me by a shock when he said, "Well, I just had a dream that you died." That's so weird. And then I just had a dream about him the night before. And both times I'm in some kind of trouble and he is trying to save me. You know what I mean? If you put it together, we were both being chased by the animal with horns. But he said it like chased me off of the, it like chased, I'm picking up something. Yeah, something gold. It chased me off of out the window, on the roof, off the window, out the window, whatever, into the ground, and he tried to catch me. So that's 2 times that he tried to save me. One in my dream, one in his dream. And before I knew anything of his dream, I brought up that, I don't think that he'd be able to even cry if I died. And I don't know why I even brought it up, but whatever, I just did. And this is what it led into. So I think they are total synchronicities, total psychological things to look at, not just synchronicities, not just the spirit world. The spirit world's making it happen, obviously. But spirit realm. But it's still, there's some psychological stuff there. But if we're both having it, not just one, then it kind of makes it a whole different story. It makes it a whole different kind of synchronicity. It makes it a synchronicity. It makes it a reason to look into it. And, oh yeah, I know how I got him to tell me. I got him to tell me because I said, I promise I'll stop writing, because he wanted me to stop texting. Promise I'll stop texting, and you have to tell me what you know, because I might be able to save my life with the information. So I knew that would get him. I've been manipulating like a crazy person lately. Manipulating in good ways, though, not bad ways. Just because, I feel like a piece of crap when my son is doing things for me because he has a car, when I could take a bus right there. Here's my apartment building. There's a bus. I could do that, but I just don't want to, or something. I don't know. And then I thought I was borrowing $75 from him, but we remembered that he owed me $100. So now it's back down to me owing him $65. And I don't know, it all works. And I'm getting vapes and blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go because I'm about ready to die. All right, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you unconditionally. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.